Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, I had to start over my live stream because as soon as I hit the go live button, my stomach started screaming at me and growling at me. So, welcome back to the channel, Tarrant Talks with T. I'm T. I hope everybody's having a fabby-dabby day. If you are traveling, I hope everybody is staying safe out there. Yeah, so let's get into this. Isha, if you are still in here, hon, go ahead and type your question in the chat, since you were the first one in this live stream. Hey, come on. How are you? Okay, I don't know if it's my end that is laggy, but, I don't think Isha's right here right now in the chat still. So I'll just move on to you, Kimon. Thanks for returning to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. That's good. All right, come on. General reading for next week. What is coming to Kimon for next week? What does she need to be? Oh man, I bet. I want to go to Jamaica. It's definitely on my bucket list to go and visit. All right, let's get in next week reading for Kimon. Got the 9 of coins. First card out. The Magician. Definitely manifesting something, putting something together. Something could be coming into works and coming more together. Because the 9 of coins is like, it's like that slow, like moving energy. Working towards what one wants. With the Magician, it's like having the magic manifest and calling in what you want. It could be, a project or an idea that's wrapping up. With the 6 of Cups here, so it's like there's gonna be like balance. So with the 6 of Cups here, it's like you're really like you have the magic and you've been like manifesting and like really doing some self work to bring in this balance that's going on in your life right at the moment. It could be a partnership, where things are like equal give and take. 7 of Cups, really weighing out the options here on something. Then we got the 2 of Cups out here. So, it's like maybe you are getting ready to come together with a person and, start some creative ideas. and like when this person comes in, it's like they're gonna help you like get something off the ground or help you like wrap something up with the King of Coins here. So it's like, like you're in your bag, you really are like thinking of different ways you can bring in money and like stabilize and financially in your life. And like when things like wrap up and like really take off this week, next week for you, it's gonna serve you justice. Got a lot of balance coming in with the Six of Swords. So whatever you let go of and moved away from, it's definitely going to be bringing in this change for you in the coming week. It's like you finally got your emotions leveled out, like you're balanced, like you're nurturing, you're loving, you're giving. And maybe it's like you're actually like giving yourself a shot on this idea or this adventure that not adventure, but endeavor that you're getting ready to start. It could be an adventure, like for things to actually really like move forward in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Wands, new creative endeavors. So whatever you got going on, congratulations. It's definitely bringing lots of balance into your life. It's going to put you in your bag. I see it being like really successful for you. So that's what I have for that. Have for you on that one, Kimon. I hope it resonated. You're welcome, dear. And congratulations on like the things you've let go of and you're continuing to let go of and to move forward in your life in a positive way. You're so welcome. Yeah, so definitely give yourself a happy dance. Because you're finally achieving things that you've worked so hard for. And you're continuing to put in the effort and the motivation and the drive to bring these things in. So congratulations. I hope I'm not getting sick because I felt like super stuffy the last like couple days. Maybe I need to eat some like chicken noodle soup. It says we got 2 people watching. Out of the 2 people watching, if you like a reading, go ahead and jump in the chat. You know, I do appreciate everybody who stops by and checks out my channel. Hey, Greta. Thanks for coming back. Sorry, I ended the last live stream because I had to eat. My belly was growling at me. So go ahead and type your question in the chat if you have one. Oh, that's not a joint. That's a sage stick. Pretty sure one hit off a joint like that, I'd be dead for a week. For sure. I'd definitely go sleeping that night. It's not a joint. It's my sage stick. But that is funny. It's 123 where I'm at. Hey, Hearts Love Joe. How are you? Go ahead and type your question if you would like a reading. Thank you for liking it when you come into the live stream. Alright. What's Jackson's current feelings towards Heart's love? Does he want to offer a commitment of love to Heart's love? Knight of Swords in reverse. So not quite ready to like take action. To the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. So I was just getting ready I was getting ready to say that, like, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, to me, that when it comes out in reverse, it's like there's no communication on, so with this, it's like I'm seeing, like, he's not ready to take that step forward, because we got the Six of Cups out here in the upright. So it's like he's not quite ready to take action or to give communication on how to, like, balance things out, or maybe he's got, like, a lot of stuff going on. Nine of Coins in reverse. Temperance. He's just got, like, a lot of things in his own personal life that he's got to balance out. It could be him, like, getting his thoughts and his emotions together and really deciding on which direction he wants to take with this. He could also be, like, balancing out his finances. His finances could be, a little unsteady, and, it's causing him stress. Because we got the Ace of Coins, the Temperance, the Ace of Coins, and the Ace of Wands. So maybe he could be, starting a new business. Virgos are very analytic. They like to analyze things, like, thoroughly. Like, sometimes they overanalyze things. So that maybe he's, like, trying to get a different perspective and trying to come up with, like, different creative ideas on how to go about this, how to come towards you. He does know that there's Six of Swords, like, he does know that there needs to be, like, some balance that needs to come into this. So, and, like, the Seven of Cups out here, so maybe he's, like, I don't know if he's, like, had other options and he's just, like, cutting out other options to bring balance into the situation. I do feel like, I don't know exactly when, I'm not going to put a timeline on it, but in the near future, like, I am getting a feeling you should be expecting some communication. And this communication can go either way. Five of Swords is out here, so it, and that also, like, tells me that you've been, like, up in your head a lot about this. You're overstressing, you're overanalyzing, you're gonna kind of, like, giving too much negative thought to this situation. It's definitely time to cut the negative thinking out with the Death card and stop putting so much, like, negative energy into the situation. Yeah, the Devil card, that that just clarifies, like, the negative thoughts and, like, too much worrying and too much stress going into this situation. The Two of Cups is out here, so it's like, and maybe, like, this is, like, something you need to work on by getting your emotions and your thoughts together. Hey Turd, so it can come into a Two of Cups situation. Because everything right now is, like, at a standstill, because either both of you need to get your emotions and your thoughts together and, like, do some, like, self-reflecting and, like, really balance, like, finances. Maybe it's like you got some, like, creative endeavors that you could be doing to distract you. Yes, think more positive. I know sometimes it's hard to not think so positive about situations. Especially when it comes to, like, if we feel like we're, like, hanging out in, like, the air for, like, kind of, like, put on pause. It can cause issues, but it's, bring more positivity into your mind and your emotions about this situation to help balance things out. So that's what I have for that, or for you, Hearts Love. Definitely bring more and more positivity. Do some creative endeavors to try and keep your mind off of this situation. Stay busy, keep your mind busy. I don't know, I'm, like, rubbing my hands in a circle, but it's like maybe you need to do something, like, when your anxiety gets high, you need to try and find, like, an anxiety, like, something that'll help your anxiety and your nerves to, like, calm down and, like, de-stress yourself. If it's been, like, a moment of, like, no communication, um, if if you feel like you need to reach out to him and like check on him, just be like, hey, then go for it. But it's like if somebody is like trying to like straighten out things in their life and they're busy and they're focusing on themselves right now. So if they don't respond, don't take it as a bad thing. I know some people sit there and say, well, no response is a response. Um, yeah, I get that, but like from like a point of view of like when I'm like doing some deep searching and like trying to recharge and like trying to like prioritize my mind and where I want things to go. I have a hard time responding to people just because I'm taking my own personal time. So there's that for you. Maybe I went live way too early today. Maybe I should have waited until later to go live. Hey Marwa, how are you? Yes, you may. Go ahead and type your question in the chat. I hope you guys can't hear my music in the background. Okay, hey Charlotte, how are you? Okay, well, I just switched the channel. And the song that's on right now is Between You and Me by Roman Alexander. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I don't know, maybe you need to look at that song, Between You and Me by Roman Alexander. Marwa. Alright. How does Bendy feel in view, Marwa? Alright, how does Bendy feel about in Marwa? He sees that you're guarded. You're guarded when it comes to giving out your energy, your time. He does notice that like when you do give your energy out to certain people, it's like a lovely like it is, Charlotte. I hope you get feeling better, love. You know, he's like, but when he does like see you giving your energy out, he knows like you give it out and it's people who deserve your energy. You know, and after watching you for a while, like with the hangman here, it's like he's finally got like a different perspective on like how you operate and how you function. You know, he's viewing you as like you're in your empress energy, like you're a queen. You know what you want, you attract what you want. You're very selective on who is in your space, your energy. You know, you are very selective on what people get from you and what they don't get from you. He could see you as a great communicator, very blunt, very honest. You're not decisive by any means. Whew, I just got the chills. The goody bumps. Sees you as somebody, the Queen of Coins. I take the Queen of Coins as like, somebody who's like very in tune with like nature, very grounded, very put together. Um, and with the Death card in reverse, it's like you're not afraid to like end things. Like you're not afraid to like cut people out of your life when they no longer serve you. Um, he sees you like every like step you take is very well calculated, very well planned out. Um, and in this Three of Coins right now, like to me, it's like sticking out to me um, like it's coming off a kind of like a miss me with the bullshit. If you can see like the two people behind the girl here who's just trying to celebrate and have a good time dancing around. It's like kind of like with that lighthearted like carefree energy about you. That true nature to you that you only let certain people see. It's kind of like you're very aware of your surroundings. You know what's going on around you at all times. You're also not naive to the games that people play. So it's yeah. So that's what I have for that, Marwa. And his feelings. Hey, Sai. Like his feelings, like for you, are very passionate. He feels like okay. So like with everything I said, like the main like feelings is he finds you very, very passionate. He has passionate feelings towards you. He admires you. He finds you as like a rare, a unique gem along the lines to say. So it's like his feelings for you are pure. You're welcome. Hey, Sai, how are you? Greta, do you want a reading? I know you were. Hey, Addie. The list is open. Yes, you definitely may. Addie, or Adai, I will get you after I get Sai, okay? Alright. Sorry guys, I'm like listening to country music in the background and it's like very soothing right now. I gotta turn it off because I keep getting distracted. I gotta stop it. Hold on. Okay, we're done. Alright. Alright, gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Let's get a gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Pansexual. I'm sapiosexual. What does pansexual mean? Oh yeah, never mind. Don't describe it. I know what pansexual means. I had a brain fart. My head is like totally like up in the clouds right now. I don't know why. One of those days like where I wish I could, just lay around and cuddle with somebody, but what do you know? What do you do? Like, move on. Okay, so a gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Alright. Gender fluid new love reading for Sai, please. Judgment in reverse. Gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Hey, Marilyn Mike. Three of coins. King of swords. Gender fluid new love reading for Sai. Nine of wands. Three of swords. Death card. Queen of wands. The sun card. Well, why'd the past situation come up if I... Okay, anyways, we're just gonna roll with it. Right? Okay, so Sai, your past situation just came up, and then all of a sudden it's like, so I'm just gonna leave these cards up here that are dealing with the past situation. The one that you're putting an end. Hey, Carlos, how are you? So we're just gonna move the sun card down. All right, new gender fluid new love reading for Sai. What's coming in new for Sai in the love department? What's new for Sai when it comes to love? What's coming in new for Sai? Ooh. Okay, so what I'm getting so far here for this one Sai, this situation, like, you found out some information, maybe you cut somebody off, completely ended things with somebody, due to information you found out. The sun card, so this new beginning and this like new love that is going to be coming into your life, it's gonna be something that's like more like calmer, like equal give and take. It's there's not gonna be any games or like hidden agendas when it comes to this love. So, and by that what I'm saying is because there's a Gordian knot behind this sword. So it's like, there's going to be clear, precise communication action. Like, there's not going to be any hidden, there's not going to be any hidden, like, agendas and motives. And I'm really thinking, like, this past situation was a lesson for you in order for you to realize, like, what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. Um, see, okay, so, the Four of Cups just came out, and that just like clarifies the boredom and like the annoyance that you're feeling with your current, like, like the past love situations you've dealt with. So it's like, I feel like it's not going to be boring. It's definitely going to be something that's like, um it could go the length, it could turn into marriage. Hey, Ranny. Yes, the list is open, but please, yes, Carlos, you may. I'll add you to the list, Carlos, and Granny. Guys, please hold your questions until I get to you. It could be definitely something that leads to marriage for you, Sai. Yeah, dang. Long lasting, something that's very like well financially stable. It's definitely gonna last, go the long run. Um, the communication is going to be, very passionate, very understanding, like on mutual grounds. It's going to be respectful. I do see it being like a relationship, like where if things like do get complicated, it's like you guys are going to be able to come together and talk about it like appropriately and respectfully. Yes, Gracie, I will add you to the list. King of Wands. It could be like I'm getting like an engineering I have energy from this. This is a situation where it's gonna move you out of feeling like maybe like lack of, like maybe like you feel like you're like lacking something in your life. It's gonna definitely add value to your life and bring you out of the cold, and to where you're not feeling like bound and trapped to like any like negative past lingering like situations that may have happened in the past. It's like when this person does come in, it's like they're gonna put you like completely full on in your like Empress energy. They're gonna treat you like a queen. They're gonna treat you like royalty. They're really gonna be loving towards you, and give you all the things that you have not had in your past relationships. And with the Page of Cups on the bottom, it could be like small communication coming in at first, and then like once you guys get past like like the like communicating for a little bit, maybe going out for a couple dates, um with the star card here, it's going to turn into something like bright and beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Sai. I hope it resonated. Oh no, why did he pop up? That was such a good reading too. I was really loving that new energy. You never know, he could be leaving his one relationship for you. You never know. Oh man, I thought we moved on past the past energy. I thought it was new energy. It felt like new energy. He could be ending one relationship to be with you. Maybe his marriage is falling apart and you just don't know about it. Maybe he's in the divorce process. His energy is definitely attached to you if I picked up the engineer. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe, maybe he, his relationship, his marriage that he's in right now. Lord have mercy. I know, right? Hey, Jeff. It could be, he could be in the divorce process. His divorce could almost be over. And so maybe he's like keeping tabs on you. He's got his eye on you. His energy is definitely attached to you for sure. Oh, he has a daughter. Like, but nowadays, like, I see people, like, even if they are married and they do have kids, and if it's just like a toxic, unhealthy situation, I do see people moving on from them because, it's like people are starting to find their worth and they're trying to find things in life that help balance them out and help make them feel good. So, but his energy is definitely attached to you, like, and so, like, it's just something to keep in mind. Like, if his marriage is on the rocks, he could be going through a divorce. It could almost be over with, and that's why he's got his eye on you. There could be things that you don't know about that's going on in his life. Um, oh no, Sagittarius got lots of drama in their lives. Lots of it. It's like drama flocks to him for some odd reason. Um, but Sai, that's what I have for you on that. If you want to reach out to me and email me, we can definitely like dig into it. Monica, yes, I will add you to the list. Please hold your questions until I get to you. All right, so Addie or Adai, I hope I'm saying your name right. Am I in a twin flame journey with Ankit, and shall I move on from him? Well, dear, it sounds like, there's like things that aren't going too well in your current relationship with Ankit. I hope I'm saying that name right. I really am sorry if I'm slaughtering both of your guys' names. All right. Is a D in a twin flame journey with a key? Neat. Okay, so right now I'm seeing like there's been some boredom going on with the Four of Cups here. The Hermit card in reverse, the Ten of Wands, putting like weird, like putting any like negative thoughts to maybe, it is you've been thinking of different ways of like maybe, okay, maybe I need to end this because we got the Hermit, the Ten of Wands, and the Death card. So it's not like you're like really sitting and like meditating on exactly you're welcome, dear. Sitting and meditating on the situation, on exactly how to go about it. There has with the Ten of Wands, there has been thoughts about like exactly how to move on from this with the Death card here. It's like if you feel like this situation isn't going anywhere and it's negative and it's not helping you, and why does he break up with me? Hey, Yaya, I will add you to the list, okay? And Kate, I will also add you to the list. Guys, please hold your questions until I get to you. I do appreciate all you new people coming in here. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It does help me grow. Um, I did get Kay and Yaya added to the list. Okay, so I just gotta make sure. Jeff, did you want to be added to the list? Yeah, I know my screen's very foggy. I broke my front camera a while ago, and I've been working towards getting a new phone. So, and just know, guys, the donation list is open. Um, if you do want to skip the line, the PayPal link is um running across the bottom of my bar. Um, okay. The Three of Swords. So that just explains the breaker. The Five of Coins. Okay, so they could have like walked away from this situation due to because they weren't feeling like they were it was being like there wasn't. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time explaining this. So maybe they were having a hard time communicating things, like especially their emotions and their thoughts and their ideas towards you with the where my communication was just hard right there. Um Oh no, you're good. It's my camera. Um, it's like maybe they were like feeling left out in the cold, like maybe it was like hard for them to come forward and approach you on their thoughts, their feelings, and their emotions towards you. It I do see there being like thought given, with the Five of Wands. So there was like some fighting and arguing going on before this separation happened between you guys, Adi. Um, and with the Two of Cups here, so with the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups here, to me it comes off like things were like unbalanced, like there was no equal give and take in the relationship. Um, no, Jeff, you're good. Go ahead and feel free to watch all you want. Um, Dorothy, I will add you to the list. So the Tower card and the Six of Swords just came out, Eddie. Um, Addie, I hope I'm saying your name right. Right now, like the Tower moment happened because it was an equal give and taking. There was no peace, there was no harmony. Maybe this relationship was more of a lesson for you, to learn certain things about you and certain things about other people. So it's like what I'm getting is like there was a judgment call on this situation when this Tower moment came in. It was a Tower moment for both of you guys to move on to calmer waters, to really balance out things with inside oneself, to be more, work on, maybe it's like working on communication or work on, expressing one's emotions. But it does seem like there was like heartbreak, especially if it was a back and forth relationship going on, and in and out. There was fighting, whether it be you or whether it be both of you. Somebody was feeling left out in the cold, like they weren't good enough, lack minded. And it's just a situation that they got bored with, and maybe you yourself got bored with this situation, but it's like you're not really being honest with yourself about it. It's you enjoy being around the person and you enjoyed their presence being in your life, but when it came down to things like mutually working out, maybe it wasn't a compatible situation for you guys to remain in a coupled relationship. Maybe it's more of like a friendship relationship than a intimate relationship with one another. Guys, please hold your questions until I get to you. So Addie, that's what I have. for you on that one. I hope it resonated. Guys, please hold your questions until I get you. Wavy, I will add you to the list. Carlos, if you are still here in the live stream, go ahead and type your question in the chat, Carlos. Guys, please do not forget to hit that like, that sub, and that share button. Please feel free to share it out on all your social medias, all your platforms, and really help me grow my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. Guys, please hold your questions until I get to you, please. Carlos, are you here in the live stream? Guys, please, I cannot stress it enough. Please keep your questions until I get to you. You guys can talk freely amongst each other in the chat. But like when everybody like keeps posting their questions over and over, it really like distracts me. So can you please like hold them until I get to you? Carlos, are you still here on the live stream? Guys, and I ask that you do stay present. If you do come in and you ask to be put on the list, I do appreciate it if you do stay present, so that way when I get to you, you guys are present in the chat. Thank you, Gracie. All right, I'm moving on past Carlos. Rainy, please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Guys, do know that if I do call your name, I do a 3-time name call out. If you are not present, I do cross you off the list and I do move past you. And if you do come back in, I add you to the bottom of the list. So that's why I'm saying please do stay present if your name is on the list. Rainy, if you are still watching the live stream, go ahead and post your question in the chat, dear. Okay, what's AB's feelings towards me at the moment? Will he contact soon? Thanks. Alright, what's AB's feelings towards Rainy? The Empress card keeps coming out, so he finds you very loving and very nurturing. I swear, and the Three of Cups. So it's like he finds you very loving and very nurturing. With the Three of Cups, I do see their communication coming in. It could be like a small dinner date. It could be going to a movie. It's starting out small, whatever it is. I do feel like where you are like just so focused on this, it's like you're manifesting it in. But it is slow action that is coming towards you, so do keep that in mind. It's going to be slow coming, but it is coming to you. Continue to work on yourself, continue to build up your money, continue to do the things that you need to do that keep you in a healthy mind state and on a positive level all the way around. Keep manifesting whatever you're doing to manifest this, because that's what I'm getting is like you are manifesting this in. And you're not going to stop until you get it. Just know that is a slow moving action that is coming towards you with the Page of Swords. It's gonna be something grounded. Yes, life science, I will add you to the list. So that's what I have for that. On that, Rainy, there is communication coming in with the Eight of Wands here. It's gonna be like it's slow, but it's coming. All right, Gracie dear, go ahead and post your question in the chat. You're welcome. So yeah, just keep working on you, keep focusing on yourself, because like the more you heal and you work on yourself in the process of manifesting this in, it's like really helping you. I don't know what your secret sauce is or what you're exactly doing, but help a girl out. Tell me your manifesting skills. I need some pointers and tips. um yeah, let me just light my stage real quick, Gracie. I feel like something's like trying to, I don't know. Anyways. All right. Will I get communication from Benji this week, please? All right. Will Gracie receive communication from Benji this week? Well, if that wasn't a block of energy, I don't know what it was. But anyways, let's retry this again. All right. Will Gracie receive communication from Benji this week? All right. Will Gracie receive communication from Benji this week? Eight of Wands. Passionate communication. So the Eight of Wands, I do see. Hey, Evan, good. You know, with ooh, yes. Yes. I do see you receiving communication coming up in a week or two. I don't know if exactly it's going to be this week. I do see you need to have like a little more patience with the situation. Um yes. So we got Evan Good and Rachel. You guys are on the list. Please hold your questions until I do get to you. Hold on, guys. Mr. T, if you are watching, give me a second. Let me get done with this reading, and I'll rent you, okay? I just seen your email, your Twitter message. Let me get done with this reading that I'm doing, and I'll rent you up. I just lost all track of conversation. Nah. Okay, so Gracie, okay, now that I got my train of thought back, I swear I'm like so easily squirrel brain today. It's horrible. Um, Gracie, so it's like, okay, there is going to be communication coming in. With the strength card, it's like you kind of like need to like be more like patient with it. Um, because it's like when this communication comes in, it's going to be clear and direct. It's going to be a conversation of, okay, the Four of Wands, like, let's move forward with this. Let's actually like really do it. That's like the energy I'm getting from this communication coming in, Gracie, for you. Yeah, the Eight of Wands talks about communication. Why are you laughing at me? The Eight of Wands is my communication card. So that's what I have for that on you, Gracie. Like, yes, there is communication coming in. Just be more patient with it. Keep manifesting it, and it will happen. Hey, Big Tender. You're welcome, Gracie, and thank you, Mr. T. Send me your channel link, Mr. T, to my Twitter. That way I can mod you up real quick. Guys, I will be back. Okay, Mark, I think go ahead and try it. I don't know if it worked. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. Monica, if you were still in the live stream, go ahead and type your question. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Okay, go ahead and type your question, hon. Thank you for staying present. Monica, um, I mean, Kay, if you are here and still present in the chat, you are after Monica. Give it like 2 minutes and type your question in the chat. All right, how can I manifest meaningful friendships and connections? All right. How can Monica manifest meaningful friendships and connections? What does Monica need to do to manifest meaningful friendships and connections? All right. How can Monica manifest meaningful friendships and connections? The Devil, Page of Wands. So like the biggest thing, like after I read your like bottom one, you know, if you like the like deep, meaningful, like deep conversation, like insightful, like real life talk, kind of like friendships and connections. It's coming off to me like the people that you are running into and meeting, it's like they're not on the same spiritual level as you. So it's like, you could be like way more spiritual about life and like how you go about things and like you see the spiritual side to everything. And it's like maybe they're not on that same level and that side as you. Or it's because like they're more shallow and you're more like in depth, like the Ace of Cups. So it's like so I can also like see this like going another way. So it's like I don't know, with the Devil and the Page of Wands, um and the Ace of Cups, like maybe it's like I'm also seeing it as like maybe it's like you're too afraid to open up your heart towards like people. Like even though like you crave like, meaningful friendships and connections, it's like your heart chakra is like closed. It's like you're not fully willing to let people like in and like really like know you on a deep level because you're afraid of getting hurt, or you're afraid of like your feelings and your thoughts and your ideas being taken advantage of. So along the lines, it's more so along, like really trying to like have an open heart space and an open mind when it does come to people and situations and settings. So it's like once you learn how to like open up your heart towards more, like open your heart up more towards people, it's, that's like when you're gonna really like find those in-depth and meaningful friendships and connections that you're looking for. So it's more of like along the lines of communicating more out of a heart space instead of like being so like closed off when it comes to your communication and like how you present yourself and how you accept people. And it's like I don't know if you're kind of like closed off and guarded because you're afraid to show people exactly how deep you can go and exactly like how loving you are due to the fact of like being taken advantage of before by people. So it's like you gotta like work through those triggers of you thinking you're gonna get hurt or you're gonna get used or people are gonna take advantage of your emotions. Um, you got to like really work through that fear because if you like look at it this way, it's like we cannot control how other people act or how other people treat us. The only thing we can do is continue to be true to ourselves, to hold our true value, and don't let like regardless what people say in their actions towards us, don't we can't let that affect us in a negative way. Like no matter what, we still have to continue to be good loving people no matter how many times we get hurt. If that makes sense. Um I totally get what and I understand like where you're coming from on that. It's I don't think it has uh anything like really to do with like you. I honestly can see it like people like if you find yourself like more of like on a woke level and on a deeper level than like what other people seem, it's like they're growing bored with the conversation. It has nothing to do with your presence or your energy. And it's like once it's kind of like you got to keep in a conversation you know, you gotta really keep a conversation like exciting. Like if you see it like starting to like fizzle out and drift off, like you gotta just add more something, like bring something into the conversation that's gonna bring that spark and draw their attention back into you. So it's kind of like you also may need to like reinvent your communication a little bit. If you see people like drifting out or getting bored with it, like add a little more excitement to it. Um, if that makes sense. And maybe it's like you're trying to like I can see it also is like maybe you're trying to like connect to the like the wrong audience and the right wrong like people who aren't like it may seem like it's like a good connection at first but then it kind of like drifts out because maybe it's like those people were there for that brief moment to you know help teach you like different communication skills or train to how to be more comfortable with you. Well, see, like, don't force any connections in your life. Also, and maybe that's a lesson you're supposed to be learning right now. Is don't force any connections. If they're connections that are supposed to be in your life, then they're going to stay in your life no matter what. If people are interested in you, they'll remain interested in you. Don't take it offensive. People. If they do drift out and um drift back in, I don't necessarily see it being a bad thing. I just see you going like through a big learning curve right now. When it comes to trying to keep connections, don't force any of them because they're gonna stick around if they want to stick around. They're gonna walk out of your life if they want to walk out of your life. And that's something I've learned from a very young age is like not to force people to be in my life because the more I force them to be in my life, the more like it's the more my emotions get hurt, and it's the more I feel disconnected to people all the way around, because I'm forcing the wrong relationships and connections in my life instead of just learning the lesson and learning how to let go and move on. Like, even though we may feel like super attracted, or we feel like this person has like positive like aspects about them, things that I could learn and really pick up on, and they add value to my life. Maybe it's just a temporary value that they're supposed to add to your life. Yeah, just don't try too hard. Just be you. Yes, there is a list. It's like, just be you. Go with the flow, dear. Like, stop trying to like push so hard and trying to fight for connection. And when you learn that lesson of like truly letting go and not forcing things, that's when the people that are meant to be in your life, and those deep, meaningful relationships and connections, they're really gonna come into your life, and they're gonna stick around. And it's maybe like these connections were temporary because you can't see their true intentions. But God and the universe can see their true intentions, and some relationships are meant to end and some connections are not meant to be. We just got to learn how to accept it in life. You're welcome, dear. It's like you got to take things like with like a grain of salt sometimes. Like, okay, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. But it's better now to learn that not all connections and friendships and people are meant to be in your life long term. Some come in your life as a blessing, some come in your life as a lesson. Some gifts are gifts, some come in your life to tear everything apart, to rebuild, and so you have to rebuild. And by rebuilding, it's becoming the best and better version of yourself. If there are people who come into your life and you just feel like your whole entire life falls apart and you've got to rebuild, that rebuilding period is meant to happen. That rebuilding period comes into your life, so um it helps you grow, and it helps you step out of your comfort zone. It's because like if we get so comfortable sitting in a relationship or in a situation where we feel comfortable, we're honestly, we're stagnating our own growth, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. um So, and honestly, like, I'm very appreciative for anybody who's ever come into my life, and my life is just like fallen apart, and I've had to rebuild certain aspects of my life. I am completely 100% grateful for those tower moments. And it's like when you start learning the lessons and like analyzing things that have gone on in your life, doesn't matter the situation, good or bad. Even like the most shittiest situation, there's always good in every situation. There's always a lesson. There's always something you can take from it and reapply it to the next stage of your life, or reapply it to, the growing foundation that you're trying to grow. Um, and it's like when we learn those lessons, it's like people will flock to us that are supposed to be in our life, whether we are helping them learn a lesson, kind of like now. It's, if you stick around, you stick around. But it's, people are meant to add value and realizations, I do believe. Like, it doesn't matter if a person is negative. In a way, that person is a gift because they're teaching you something about yourself that you need to see and you need to know. If they hurt you, it's, maybe you got to learn the fact that, okay, well, yeah, they did this to me, but I'm not going to let that, affect me and who I am and how good of a caring and giving person I am. But like when you start realizing like the lessons that you need to realize, and like things you need to let go of, and things you need to gravitate towards more that are going to help you grow, your soul tribe is going to come into you. You just can't rush it. You just got to let it play out in the universe's hands. Okay, sorry. I just felt like I've like lectured everybody. Well, not lectured, but went on a little like ranting. Yeah. There's so much freedom and peace in the let go. Like, I am telling you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I have a hard time letting go also. But like the weight removed off your shoulders and just like the freeing feeling of the let go. Oh man, it is something else. Yeah, you are already on the list. Hey, Haley. I got you, Haley. I see you, girl. Guys, please hold your questions. I am moving through the list. Um, there is a list I have where as soon as people come in, I write their name down in order. Um, sometimes like readings, like I'll just sit here and I'll stop and I'll ramble. Um, Oh, you're so welcome, Monica. Sometimes I'll just sit here and ramble and like just, spout off some advice, and it's advice that I'm also taking back in regards of what is coming out my mouth. So, all right, Kay, are you still in the live stream? All right, I don't think Kay is still here. I think they left the stream. Okay, so moving on to Yaya. Yaya, go ahead and type your question in the chat, love. Hey, Antonio. I will add you to the list. Yeah, go ahead and retype your question in the chat, please. Gracie, thanks for sticking around and reposting that. I do appreciate that, Gracie. Guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To the channel as you come in. Make sure you do hit that thumbs button, that thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down too. Even though it's helped the channel grow. Hey, Turd. Antonio, I will get to you. Please do hold your question. That way, the chat doesn't like get out of control. You guys are more than freely to chit chat back and forth with each other. As I do this drinking. All right, Yaya, are you here? You're just typing in the chat. All right, one more name call for Yaya, and then I'm moving on. Okay, yeah, please go ahead and retype your question in the chat for me. I just got this sudden urge to start calling out people's names in like different accents. Okay. What are Omar's true intentions towards Yaya? What are Omar's true intentions towards Yaya? What are Omar's true intentions towards Yaya? Are you asking for like a different person, for another person? Yaya, are you asking for like a third party situation? Okay. Let me reshuffle these. What are Omar's true intentions? Jaslyn. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. What are Omar's intentions with stuff? Okay. What are Omar's true intentions? Hey, Peace. I will add you to the list. Okay, so I'm getting the energy that somebody's like definitely given it the thought of, maybe if is it better to let go and walk away from the situation? Maybe because there's other options and the other person is uh giving to, maybe there's a third party going on here, or maybe they're giving more time and attention to other people than you. Maybe it's like a situation with the Four of Cups, because the Four of Cups here talks about boredom. So maybe it's like, they've grown emotionally. So with the Four of Cups, so it's like maybe yes, I will after this reading. Um if it's like, if you guys do not want to wait patiently, the PayPal donation is available. Just make a $5 PayPal donation and it skips you ahead in front of everybody, just so everybody is aware of that option. So like yeah, maybe it's like they've grown emotionally bored with this situation. It's like kind of maybe they've grown distance also. I don't know if it's like you've been feeling like they've been distant and cold and like cut off like towards you. I do see some boredom going on here in this situation. And then with that emotional boredom, it has definitely I don't see it causing like a tower moment yet because the tower card is in reverse. But we do have the Six of Coins and Seven of Cups. So it's like, with the emotional boredom, it's kind of making them like feel like they want to search for balance elsewhere. It's I don't know if it's like maybe they just like want to move forward in a positive, like, a like with the three of cups and then on the Nine of Swords, it's like somebody is like had thoughts of just like letting go, it's like they want to find their joy and their happiness and their peace, and just move forward with the Wheel of Fortune here. So it just comes down to like, are you gonna like figure out new ways to add spice back into this relationship and get everything back on like solid ground? Or is it just like worse? Is it just better for you to, walk away and move on from it? So that's what I have on that one for you, Yaya. All right, so on the list we have up Dorothy, go ahead and type your question in the chat if you're still here. We have after Dorothy, we have Wavy, Life Science, Evan, Rachel, Haley, Antonio, and Peace. Hey, Jeff. Oh, hey, Queen of Swords. How are you, my love? I guess I should have scrolled up more. Queen, I will go ahead and add you to the list, okay? Yes, Queen of Swords. If you wanna help Gracie out, that would be great. I would really appreciate that. Do you want me to repeat the list for you? Yes, I will add you to the list. Okay, so I am on Dorothy right now. So we'll just start with hey Iceman, yes. So we'll just start the list with Wavy. Queen, Beautiful, and then Iceman. Thank you, Gracie. Oh, wait, hold on. So Haley is after Rachel. So we got Wavy, Life Science, Evan, Rachel, Haley, Antonio, Peace, Queen, My Beautiful, and Iceman. Haley, I almost forgot you, but I didn't forget you. Wavy, Life Science, Evan, Rachel, Haley, Antonio, Peace, Queen, My Beautiful, and Iceman. Okay. Wavy, Life Science, Evan, Rachel, Haley, Antonio, Peace, Queen, My Beautiful, and then Iceman. Okay, thank you, dear. All right. What's good coming towards Dorothy? What good is coming towards Dorothy? What good is coming towards Dorothy? What good is coming towards Dorothy? Alright. What good is coming? Woo! Knight of Cups, Page of Coins in reverse. What good is coming towards Dorothy? Got the Seven of Coins. Okay. So Dorothy, what I got for you is okay in the energy. Max B, I will add you to the list. Please do hold your questions as you do come into the chat. Okay, so Dorothy, this is what I have for you. Okay, so like you're dealing with a situation that may have kind of like have your emotions like up and down, like you're unsure. Uh, I don't know if it's like you feel like maybe you feel the energy coming towards you of a topic of conversation, a discussion about ideas. It could be some like, harsh communication. It could be an ending of some sort, like communication coming for you. When this because the Five of Wands talks about like battling. It talks about fierceness. It's like fighting for like, opinions, ideas, thoughts to be heard. But it's like, I don't know, like it's gonna have you feeling, or maybe you're feeling like in this Five of Cups energy now, because there was an ending, there was something said, that kind of like knocked the options like out into like the woodworks, like kind of like, got rid of some options. It's like maybe if you feel like your options and your ideas aren't good enough with the Three of Swords here, but it's like whatever this ending is or whatever this communication is, I do feel like, like once this is like all said and done, everything's out on the table, everything's like hashed through. It's like it's gonna put you in this Empress energy, feeling like you're on top of the world. Um, So it's like there may be, like a fight, an argument, like disagreements coming up for you in this near future, but it's not a negative thing. Like you may feel like you're being attacked or you may feel like you're being shut down, especially when it comes to your ideas. But it's happening to knock some options out, to eliminate something, so more clarity and more precise, like clearer energy can come in and put you in this Empress energy. Yes, Queen, she did get a reading. She was like one of the first people to get a reading, I think. She was up on the list quite a ways. Um, okay, so Wavy was before Life Science. Because it went Wavy, Life Science, Evan, Rachel, Haley, Antonio, Peace, Queen, My Beautiful, and then Iceman. Oh, and Max B. Yeah. And then I'm gonna close the free list after Max. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, so just do some like energy clearing. Try to keep your thoughts like positive and happy as much as you can. Okay, Wavy, are you still here? Please look at you, Queen Swords. You're just on top of it. Thank you, dear. You and Gracie have been like a big help today. All right. I want to know personality and abundance of my future spouse. Will he be new love or my ex? personality traits and abundance of life sciences future spouse. Will it be a new love or an ex? Are you hoping it's an ex, their life science? Was it a situation where you guys both walked away from each other like on good terms? Or was this a past relationship that left you in the 8 of coins? Feeling battered, beat down, scorned, not good enough, not worthy. Um, because we got the 8 of coins, the king of swords, and the devil. So if this past ex of yours, um, if this past ex of yours was somebody who was verbally or emotionally abusive towards you in any which way, um, with the devil energy here, with the devil card here, because like I'm getting, because when I was like meditating on your question and like shuffling the cards, it's like I was pulled more towards to focus on the energy of your ex. It's cut that out. Don't allow that back in your life. I don't care how good they made you feel when it was good. If they were verbally abusive towards you, cut that shit out. Cut those ties, let it go, walk away from it. Do not allow it to come back into your life. Because the more you keep allowing negative shit like that to come back into your life, the more it sets you back. Dominic, yes, you may be added to the list. Cut that energy off. You don't deserve somebody who is emotionally abusive towards you. You deserve somebody who is going to treat you like a queen, like a empress, somebody who's going to take care of you. I don't care how much love you had for your ex. Let them go. It is 2022. It is time to let go of things that no longer serve us. It's time to let go of those hurtful people that have done nothing but tear us down, walk on us, and treat us like garbage. Let your ex go. I'm sorry, but you need to hear it. Give yourself better than what you're settling for. Okay, so stop focusing on your ex. I know you still may love him. I know you still may it's okay to love them from a distance and wish them the best. And sometimes the best for them is not being in our energy or being in our life if they're not treating us with the respect that we need to be treated with. Okay, so that's the X energy. We have done dealt with the X, okay? No. Alright. What's this new love for life science? New love for life science. What's this new love for life science? New love for life science, please. New love energy for life science. New love for life science. Alright. New love for life science. Power moment. New love for life science. So there's a tower moment that's getting ready to happen in your life. For new love, the tower and then the two of swords. It's like this person could be very strongly opinionated. It's like they're not afraid to say what is on their mind or on their chest. They communicate very effectively. Um, it's like so the personality of this person is, they're able to cut through the bullshit. You know, they are very guarded. They may be guarded. They can also see. They're very aware of their surroundings. It's kind of they walk in blind faith. Um, all right. So what's this new love for life science? They could be a very good debater with the Five of Wands here. I'm getting, this person is a very good debater. So this new love that is coming to your life, they're a very good debater. They see through the bullshit. They call it for what it is. There's no like beating around the bush when it comes to this person. Life science. Guys, I have closed the free list. If people want readings, feel free to make a PayPal donation. Because I am going on 2 hours, and whatnot. So, they could have a lighthearted energy about them. They are very guarded when it comes to their finances. They're not a bullshitter. They don't beat around the bush. They're not afraid to put people in their place. So it's like their personality, they come as they come strong. They're not dependent. They're independent. Uh, they go after what they want. They have themselves put together. So it's like I do see you having to like continue to heal some things from like maybe some like baggage that you're hanging on to from past relationships. Before any of this will come in for you, life science. Life science, are you still here with me? Or did you leave? Yes, there is new love coming towards you. But it's not gonna come in for you until you learn how to let go of this ex that is verbally abusive towards you. It's knowing your boundaries. It's learning how to set boundaries and like I don't know like how much communication you have with this person, but if they're emotionally abusing you, it's like you're being called. There's a tower coming in. Okay, I don't know. I can see it this way with everything I just said. So like the new person, I feel like the new person is going to be on their game. They're going to be about what they say they're about. I don't feel like they're going to be abusive, but just know that there is a tower moment coming in for you when it comes to this ex that you're not afraid that you're having a hard time moving on from. But it's like there's a tower moment coming. You need to cut through the bullshit when it comes to this person because they may be for verbally abusive, but now, uh, so guys, I closed the free list after Max. Um, so it's like if they're verbally abusive, like verbal abuse can move on and go further than just it being verbally. Because if they're verbally abusing you, they're also emotionally abusing you. It's like you got to rebuild yourself and, get feeling better about yourself before, this new relationship comes in. It's like, try and move on from this situation, do your healing, um, and try to get back to being yourself before you worry about, any new love, any future, potential partners, okay? Okay, Rachel, go ahead and post your question, dear. Yes, you will get true love once you learn to heal and set proper boundaries with people around you. But you got to do some healing from this past relationship and set boundaries. Yeah, you got to heal. So it's like if you have no trust in love, you got to heal your heart before new love is going to come in. You got to learn how to set proper boundaries with people. Stop letting people take advantage of you. Stop letting people emotionally and verbally abuse you. Okay, Rachel. What's coming towards me in love for the next few months? You are welcome. I send you lots of love and light in this healing journey. Learn how to set proper boundaries with yourself. Find your strength. All right, what is coming towards Haley in love for the next few months? So for the next few months, what is Rachel's love life for the next few months? What's coming for Rachel in love for the next few months? What is coming for Rachel in love the next few months? Justice. Woo! What is coming for Rachel in love in the next few months? Woo-hoo! Okay, so when it comes to your love life, I do see a relationship coming in that's going to bring you justice. It's going to be a higher level of commitment. Rachel, we got the Justice, the Three Wands, the Empress. So with this being said, it's the Seven of Coins. It's a higher level of commitment. I do see this being a commitment. It could be slow starting out, but once it takes off, it's gonna be long lasting, is what I'm seeing. Like it's gonna be with the Three of Wands, I take this as like, this connection that you may already be in it and it's just, moving slowly, taking it to the next level. It's gonna be a relationship that has you feeling in your Empress energy. Um, it's gonna be a relationship, like where you guys build things together and you work on things together and grow. Where I could see this also going one way of like, you doing like, um, you doing self-love and giving self-recognition, and moving and getting connected to your higher self. This is how I can see these cards going also. Um, and I can see it as like as you like grow and you manifest and you show yourself some self-love and you get closer and become more aligned with your higher self. It's going to put you in your Empress power, which is going to cause a it could cause a tower moment around you for other people. Um, like, it's going to cause a tower moment. It could make, you could be putting an end to a situation and moving onto calmer waters also. So I could definitely see this as you like, getting in touch with your higher self, putting an end to any like negative thing that's holding you back. It could be letting go of, toxic people, people that hold you back, and really building and working on yourself and like showing yourself some more self-love. But I also do see this as like, it's like you may be coming into, collaboration ideas with people. It could be a different work situation, like, because love situations are like, I view love situations like all the way around the board, like, like career-wise, like, if you love doing something, then it's, that. But um, I see you definitely cutting off some like sneaky energies around you. Um, it's like you're like grounded like in your emotions. And you're aware like even if you are like there's like some like whew, yeah, it's like okay, so like you're no longer letting sneaky people like come into your energy and like fuck up your vibe. Um, it's like you've known for a while like on who need to cut out, what you need to end. Um, in order to get back into this like Three of Cups energy. I don't know if it's because like you feel like, they, just come in to fuck up whatever you have going on and then they like leave. So it's like you're definitely done dealing with that and you're moving on from that, Rachel. All right. Haley, will I buy a car this year? I am manifesting it. All right, Haley, like the thing I'm getting like with is if you're manifesting it, if you're like, really have it like heavy on your heart and you're putting in the effort and the work, like if you're saving money and, looking, through going through car dealerships and like seeing like what options you have and like if you have like a budget amount, what's your highest budget amount and like working within that area. I feel like I don't even have to pull cards on this for you. It's like if you have a budget, set your budget amount on what you're willing to spend on a car. And that being said, it's like save money, do car lot shopping, go drive through car lots, to see what options are available. Go talk to some car dealerships, get out like you just really go through your options and go like get all the rundowns. But also like if you're shopping for a new car at a dealership, please do take somebody with you where you are a female so that way you do not get screwed over by dealerships because I know car dealerships they do target women when they do come in there by themselves and they try to get one over on them. So please be aware of that and please do take somebody with you who's not gonna, whether it be a father figure, an uncle, or a guy friend. That type of thing. So, but where you're manifesting it, if you start saving money and you have your budget list and you put action into like going and checking out vehicles, maybe test driving some, I do feel like yes, you will find the right car sooner or later. It could be sooner than later. The right car that's gonna fit you and suit you. right. So for Antonio. Will Antonio get to move abroad this year? Will Antonio get to move abroad this year? Haley, did you not like get anything I stated? Everything I said, like I said yes, I can see you buying a car sooner than later, as long as you set a budget plan. Alright, will Antonio move abroad this year? Alright, will Antonio move abroad this year? Five of Wands. So, with the Five of Wands, there could be like some like going back and forth. It could be getting the right proper documentation. It could be, it could feel like it's kind of like a hassle right now with the Five of Wands. There is some struggle with getting like the right documentation, the right paperwork. Um, and then so we got the Five of Wands, and then we got the Page of Wands. So it's kind of like you're having like flighty thoughts on whether like you're stuck in your head about it, like, okay, well, when's it gonna happen, with it, like worrying about it and like stressing about it. But I with the Full card and the Two of Cups here, I do see, I do see you moving abroad. I do see you going on this new adventure. um and like when you do start this new adventure, it's gonna, bring you, it's gonna put you at peace. It's gonna like, bring you together with yourself as a whole. I don't know if it's like you're moving abroad to be with somebody, or if you're moving abroad to start a new career. But I do see it happening. It's just taking a little, yeah, the Emperor. It's like when this move does happen, it's like it's gonna put you like in your full power. Expect communication. Expect communication on documentation on whether or not like your passports, your visas, they're all good to go. Um, maybe it's like you're juggling ideas on exactly where to move abroad to with the Two of Coins. And then with the Death card here. So with the Two of Coins and the Death card, maybe it's like you need to, make up your mind on exactly where you want to go abroad. Where exactly your destination is. That way, like the process is, like the application process for the visas, passports, and everything can go through smoothly. Yeah, you definitely do got a lot of heads up plan. Make sure paperwork's all filled out correctly. Make sure you have all the right legal documentation. Make sure your money's like straight. Backup funds. Just in case anything happens. You're welcome, Haley. Um, that's what I have for you, Antonio. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Okay, peace. What does Taurus think about me? You're welcome. Okay, what does Taurus think about me? What does Taurus think about peace? Alright, what does Taurus think about peace? The thoughts that are coming to the mind, peace is lovely, peace is beautiful. Those were just the first two that popped into my mind. Peace is, easy on the eyes. Alright, what does Taurus think about peace? No, I'm not taking all those cards. That's way too many cards to come out at once. Huh? Yes, I would love a soda. Okay. Yes, please. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Dominic! Tish, the free list is closed. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I got, sidetracked. Okay, so peace, like, what I was saying in the beginning is, like, they find you very lovely. They find you very beautiful. They find you very wholesome. Um, what does Taurus think about peace? With the Five of Coins, maybe they feel like, maybe they feel like, maybe they see that you may, like, struggle, but it's like you keep yourself very well presented, and you keep yourself held together. So it's like maybe they see like you on a deeper level than you really recognize yourself. Um, but it's like they find you very like easygoing, very fun to hang out with, very lighthearted, energetic. The Sun card, the Three of Coins. This could be, if it is, it's like they see you very bright, and also like when it comes to you may be also very family oriented. Um, you like spending time with like close friends and family members. Um, so that's what I have for you on that one piece. I hope it resonated. All right, Queen, where is your question at? Okay. All right, so is RS ready for a committed relationship with me? Is RS ready for a committed relationship with Queen? Is RS ready for a committed relationship? A Queen, before I do your reading, I am going to take a quick break and get some fresh air. I feel some like brain fog coming on. I hope you don't mind. And then I'm gonna come back in and light my sage. I do need to get some fresh air. I feel like brain fog coming on. I felt it for the last like 5 minutes. Thanks, Queen. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Okay, guys, I'm outside. I'm getting some fresh air. So, I do appreciate you guys waiting patiently. Man, brain fog sucks kinda sometimes. Hi. Hi. Oops. Okay, guys, I'm back. Anyways, okay. So, oops. All right. Okay, so you guys want to know something funny? So, like, I'm a whole, like, 5'3" nothing, right? And my mattress was on the floor. It was, like, on top of box springs. Well, I finally decided to bring, like, my bed frame that I had in and put my bed up on it. Well, mind you, me being 5'3", I took a tape measure and I measured my bed the other day, and it is 3 feet off the ground. So it's like I've got to I gotta jump up on my bed to get up on it. Anyways, the story of being short. Okay, so Queen. Is RS ready for a committed relationship with Queen? Is RS ready for a committed relationship with Queen? All right, so Queen, I'm feeling like a rejuvenation of energy coming in between you guys. All right. Is RS ready for a committed relationship with Queen? Is RS ready for a committed relationship with Queen? All right. So, Queen, I am feeling a rejuvenation of energy. An energy of like progressing and moving forward. Is RS ready for a committed? Woo! The full card. So yes, they may still be working through some things. They are getting ready to take that leap of faith into a committed relationship with you, with a full card. Is RS? Woo! Yeah. So with the Tower moment, it's like they've got to end something. They're like wrapping up loose ends before they can take this full blown out committed taking this relationship to a committed level. So the Nine of Cups. Yes. They do want to come in and be in balance with you. Maybe they're like fighting off some people who don't disagree with it. Maybe they're trying to cutting out some people in their life. But it's I do see, once they do cut off these like sneaky energies around them, they are gonna come into this Three of Cups energy with you, celebrate, move things forward. Because we got the Lovers card. So we got the Lovers card and the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, they are just wrapping up some loose ends. They are, almost fully to the point where they can move forward in a committed relationship with you. So that's what I do have for you, Queen. All right. Ooh. Will I qualify? CISRI. You're welcome, love. It did feel like a really good rejuvenated energy that is coming in between you guys. They're definitely getting ready to take that leap forward with you. All right. Will my beautiful moments in life qualify for their exam in 2022 and get a scholarship and start earning? All right. Will my beautiful moments in life, will they qualify for their exam and get the scholarship? Okay, so I'm gonna break this up into two parts. Okay, my beautiful moments. All right. Will beautiful moments qualify for the exam and get this scholarship? Action, 8 of coins. Okay, so this scholarship, this exam, it is going to be very intense. It is going to be, it could be strenuous on you. It's I do see it as something that is going to propel you forward. It all matters on like how you save and yep, Empress energy in your bag, in your pentacles. I do see it being like worrisome and tiresome. You are up in two minds about this situation on exactly how, things are going to progress forward when it does come into, do some deep reflecting, deep searching with the hermit mode. Have patience with yourself. When this exam does come up, try to keep like your mind balanced out, eat a healthy breakfast, drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Do take your time, pace yourself evenly when it does come to taking this exam. If it is in like in a classroom type setting with this exam, ooh, there's no happiness since childhood because of health issues. Why is it so? Is that like a completely different question from the um from the question you posted above? Um, my beautiful moments. Are you asking like a completely like different question from the one you posted above? Yeah, yeah, I'm doing readings, bud. Um, because beautiful. Because if beautiful moments, if that is a separate question, um, than what you originally posted up above, I
Also got you extra.
Oh, thank you. You're so awesome. You know what, Dominic?
What?
I have been wanting chocolate all day. Thank you. I love your face. Guys, I love my little cousin. Okay, so he just went to the store and got me a soda, and he got me a Carmelo. When did you start earning, or when do you start earning? Because I'm kind of confused as to your question. I'm because like I got your first part of like the question. The exam is going to be very vigorous. It's going to be strenuous. Um, okay. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, I understand your question more now. All right. So, if My Beautiful Moments in Life gets her scholarship, when will they start earning? Okay, so I'm getting with like, because I usually don't put like timelines, time frames on things. Um, but it's okay. So when you do get accepted for this scholarship, um, because I have the feeling like you're going to get accepted. That's the feeling I'm feeling. So when the scholarship does go through and it does get approved and you do get accepted, um, your earnings could be like you could start receiving earnings in the first month. But when this scholarship does come in, it's really going to help you like balance things out in your life in certain aspects. Um, you know, oh, excuse me. And with like the earnings, like the income amount that you're gonna receive, it's gonna feel like so magical to you, like, oh yes, like finally like some relief, like to where you can start like, putting more things into your life. With the magician and it's gonna really like put you into this empress energy. Like, maybe like with this like extra income, like you're gonna have like things that are gonna be like a weight lifted off your shoulder. Um, maybe you can start taking care of yourself more and like, the other people around you. And as to like with the question up above about, like no happiness since like childhood due to health issues. Um, with that being said, like I don't know what it's like to have major health issues, so but from like experience and just like some of the stuff that I've been through in life, it's, even though we may not feel like happy because of like the issues that are going on around us, it's like it's those are the moments that we need to find like deep appreciation and deep love and, self happiness of, because like yeah, we're still here, yeah, we may be going through things, we may be struggling, but it's even like with the health issues, you got to be able to find happiness with inside yourself. You can't expect people or, tangible things to give you that sense of happiness. Like happiness comes from within us. Like, it's like we can remain grateful and happy and wholesome and, at peace and content. Like no matter the situations going on in life, it's finding the joy in those struggles, if that makes sense. There you go. It's posted. But that's what I have for you on that, beautiful. It's, take this process may be long and it may be um strugglesome, it may feel heavy. I have a really good energy and a really good feeling about you qualifying for the scholarship exam. It may be rigorous, it may be hard on you. There's gonna be times there might be a moment there like where you get like overstressed and like worked up and like your mind just starts racing. So if your mind does start racing during the exam, I want you to do your best to like maybe like count to 10 to like slow your mind down to, maybe take deep breaths. Like even if you can just like get up and like walk in place and like wiggle your body behind your chair if it is like an in-person exam. Um, if you are feeling nervous and anxious, try to do breathing exercises, count 1 to 10 to keep your anxiety low. That way, it has a more positive, outcome. You're welcome, dear. I send you lots of love and light. I hope everything goes great. I hope the results are the best results that anybody could get for in a situation that you're going through, and especially on an exam. Just try and flow and go with the process. Try not to rush anything. Um, Slavic, who are you talking to? Okay, moving on to Iceman. Would it suit me more to date a girl A as opposed to girl M? Okay. So, would it suit Iceman to date girl A as opposed to girl M? Okay, so we're going to do girl A and then girl M in two different piles. Okay, Iceman? So, show me girl A for Iceman. Show me girl A for Iceman. Show me girl A for Iceman. Sounds like you got a tough decision, Iceman. Alright, show me girl A for Iceman. Woo! Got the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Show me girl A for Iceman. The Queen of Cups. To the Six of Coins. Okay, so far I am getting girl A kinda is yes it is me, Queen of Swords. Yes, that is me. Maybe I see girl A could kind of have like some self-doubt and insecurity issues. She could be with the Ten of Swords. I do see this girl has been like backstabbed, betrayed a lot in the past. So do know that Iceman, when it does come to girl A, she could, she does have a hard time setting boundaries. She may like personally beat herself up at night behind closed doors. Just know like so it's gonna take extra patience, extra understanding, reassurance when it does come to girl A. Okay, so show me girl M for Iceman. Show me girl M. Woo! Queen of Swords. Very well put together. Very easy on the eyes. Very beautiful. This person does not like to take any immature actions. So with the Page of Swords, like she's not immature when it comes to her actions and when it comes to freely speaking her mind. It's she's also got the Judgment card here. So show me more for girl M. Show me more for girl M. Show me more for girl M for Iceman. Woo! Five of Cups in reverse. So it shows me like she is not the type of person to hold grudges. She's not a grudge holder. I see this girl being like independent, like the Tower moment here. This comes out to me as like she's not afraid to cut people off. She's not afraid. She doesn't hold grudges. She's not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't serve her. She's also very, very freely spoken. She speaks her mind. She's very opinionated. A strong opinionated person at that. She's very open-minded with the hangman here. So with the hangman here, it's letting me know that she is very open-minded. She sees things from like different points of view. It's like even if like her emotions do run high at sometimes, it's like the reason why her emotions run high and you may see it in the way this person talks is because she is very passionate about what she speaks on and what she um um and how she communicates and how she goes about things. So it's like passion and emotions are a big thing when it comes to this person. Iceman. The lovers. The lovers card came out. So with that being said, I'm getting that girl M would be a better suit for you. Because girl M is very independent, but at times she can be very clingy when it comes to connecting with people on an emotional and on a deeper level. She can become clingy when it comes to just sitting back and taking mental notes. If any of this, like, she could become clingy, but it's clingy because she's connecting with somebody on a deeper level, and it's like that deep level of intimacy and connection that girl M uh Donna, my free list is closed. My PayPal is open for if you would like a reading to do it that way, but the free list is closed. I have been on here for 3 hours. So I do see girl M being a better suit for you. Um, just know that she can be guarded when it comes to her emotions, but when she opens up to you on that level, that deeper level, that deeper connection that I have the feeling that you're looking for, I do feel like girl M would be a better suit for you. So Iceman, that is what I have for you. All right. So moving on to Max B. And thank you guys for having such patience with me. I know I feel like my brain fog is going away. You're welcome. You'll have to let me know how it goes. All right. So for Max B. So I have this huge crush on a person who works in the same industry as me, except that he's a few ranks above me. Should I take this seriously? Is this going to go anywhere at all? Does he have feelings for me just like I do also? I think he has a girlfriend. Woo! Max, if you think he has a girlfriend, I would definitely find that out more. I would definitely, that is something I would be finding out for sure before you pursue anything further with this person. I don't know what kind of industry that you're in, but if it's not against company policy to date date people you work with regardless of rank. I know some companies and industries are against like people intertwining like that just because it can affect the workplace. Do you keep that in mind? If it is something that you do want to pursue, even though you guys are working together and they are higher ranking, if it does pursue into something more, just keep in mind that there could be times where work can interfere with your guys' relationships. Oh, we don't work in the same company? All right. So this, oops. All right. All right. So the person on Max B's mind, is it a good idea to pursue this? The star. And then the Five of Swords. So it's like, okay, so the World, the Temperance, the Three of Swords. So, okay, so far we got the Star, the Five of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Coins, the World, the Temperance, the Three of Swords. Okay, so what I like, the biggest thing I'm getting with this is like, maybe like when you are around this person, like maybe they feel like Queen of Swords, did you donate? I'm so confused. Anyways, I'll figure it out in a minute. So it's like maybe like with the star card here, it's like maybe they like when you're around them, you feel like it's like you can let loose and be you, put you back in this childlike energy. With the World, the Temperance, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords, I am seeing like even like if there's points where it's going to be balanced out, there's also going to be times where where there are fights, discouragements, arguments. Um, it's especially I like that, like how you view it, like even regardless um of them being a higher ranking, you are not letting like the higher ranking uh, you know, stop you from shooting your shot. I definitely would do some digging um to see if they do have a girlfriend, because if they do um have a girlfriend, I hope you wouldn't want to interfere in that. Um but with like the with like the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands here, I am seeing that it may be like a little complicated. If it's something you do want to pursue, definitely, like shoot your shot. If it's something that they don't want, then like accept it. If it's something where they just want to like remain friends, I could see it going that way too. Um, okay, I got that donation. Thank you, love. I just saw you as one. I'll find out. What's weird is that I haven't met him ever in person. We have only met once on a Zoom call, but I'm so obsessed to the point where where I have him in my dreams. Okay, so with that being said, if it's like you guys have just like met on a Zoom call, try not to let your fantasizing thoughts get the best of you. I know as hard as it is to say, because everybody fantasizes about certain situations with certain people in their life. But it's like try to do your best to like pull your focus away from this person. Try your best to pull yourself out of those those overly obsessed thoughts about this person, because that's not healthy for you at all. That's like you being like toxic to yourself by having this obsession over this person that you've never met in person, just seeing them over a Zoom call. So try and keep your mind busy, and definitely like pull your mind and your thought process away from like being obsessed about this person. Is there any chance of Max? Whoa. I do see a possibility of, the right place, right time, right event that you guys might be like run into each other. But even at that, like even if that does like happen, like if you do get a chance to meet them in person, try not to like, just act casual, act normal, keep the conversation casual. Don't like don't let your jittery bug feelings like get the best of you. If you know it's just all a matter like on the how the universe plays things out. Like if you guys run into each other, you guys run into each other. Yes, definitely like focus more on your job interviews that are coming up. Focus more on yourself. Pull away from these obsessed thoughts about this person. Put yourself back in more of a positive, energetic field. Sorry, I'm trying to lick caramel off my fingers. Is that a different question than your original question up above? Um, because where it's a complete different question from the one you posted above. Um, I don't like if you want another question asked, make a PayPal donation. Because I only usually like do like one question, one free read for one question. Or you could just wait until I go live again and come back when I go live again. Queen of Swords, did you have a question, love? Did you have another question you wanted to ask? Okay. Guys, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Please like, share, and comment on any videos that I do post. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. I do appreciate everybody who's tuned in today and who has been here and who has stayed present in the live stream chat. and waited patiently. You're more than welcome. I really appreciate everybody who tunes into my channel. Queen, are you still in here? Queen of Swords? Okay. Um, Honey girl, we just did a reading on this. You know, he was still like working on like straightening some things out, but we'll do it. Okay. Is RS still in love with Queen, or have the feelings faded? Baby girl, I don't feel like the feelings faded. I feel like he's just like working on some things and, you know, trying to put together some things in his life, whether it be like financial things or, you know, maybe he's trying to get other things up off the ground. But I really, okay, so we're just gonna do it, okay? Is RS still in love with me, or have his feelings faded for Queen? All right. Is RS still in love with Queen, or has his feelings faded? I don't think so. I think his feelings are going to come back stronger. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. Is RS still in love with Queen, or have feelings faded? King of Coins in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Death in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands. Bringing balance to the situation with the Temperance card. Ten of Coins. Building a foundation, a long-lasting foundation. Surrounded by, like, family. Eight of Coins. Like, working on things. Like, the Sun card. No, they have not faded. This person still loves you regardless. Like, even like though like it may be like they love you and they want to move on to calmer waters with you. Baby girl, listen to me. Listen to me. You may be distant right now and it may seem like that and it may be driving you crazy. Because all that's coming out in the reverse, okay? Come on, let's get our emotions together. Let's cut the negative thoughts out. Let's stop letting our emotions get the best of us with the Knight of Cups on the bottom. Because regardless of what they got going on in their life, they may be like putting things together. They may be like, you know, trying to work their finances out. You know, it's like they feel like they're at a standstill right now in their life, So it's kind of hard for them to come in and offer you this cup of love that you want. It's like they're doing some like deep introspective to straighten things out in their life, like whether it be finances, whether, it may be like their living situation. It could be like different aspects where they're struggling and, they're having to go within and go into hermit mode and pull back and, close off their energy to certain people, before things like really get too bad and fall apart in their life. It's like they're being called to be guarded and balance out things in their own personal life before they take any immature action. And so they don't take any immature action. Um, you know, you know, that's gonna ruin, celebrating energy. It's like, maybe it may feel like they're being sneaky right now, and it's like got you up in your head and your emotions at night, you know, thinking and contemplating of the worst case scenario. It's like these negative thoughts, you really got to cut them out with the Queen of Swords, and ground your emotions out. And they're doing the same thing to bring this balance in and move forward with their Empress. It's like I get that you want them to show more effort. I get that, but they got a lot of stuff going on right now. They want this connection. They just got to cut some shit out that is no longer serving them. Maybe they've got some like legal issues going on that you don't know about. It's like they got to clear stuff up before they take any fast movement towards this new beginning with you. It's kind of like they are stuck and bound to whatever they're going through and they're tied to it. And, it's like they got to clear this up and they got to, put an end to whatever they're going through in order for this justice to be, it's like you want your justice, you want the communication of this Two of Cups, of whether or not they love you. And it's like you're so eager and like dire right now with the Knight of Wands. It's like you kind of like get in a fuming energy of like, how come I don't know what's going on? You lose sleep over it at night instead of like being creative and like taking your mind and being more positive about the situation. But instead you stay stuck up in your head about it. Instead of taking action to where like things can bring you out of this Five of Cups energy to where you're not like crying over spilled milk and juggling two different ideas. Find the inner strength, the inner balance, get back in your Emperor energy. Stop being up in two minds about things, and things will come together slowly and build for this Ten of Cups energy. But the situation is like you're bored right now. You are so bored with this energy that you're sitting in. I hope that resonated. And thank you for that donation. Thank you for coming in and saving my butt with helping out with the list. I definitely appreciate that. Um, but I feel like this is a good time and a good place to end the reading, this live stream. So, girl, just give it time. Stop stressing so much about it. Let it unfold when it's supposed to unfold. Well, make up your mind on which one do you want. Do you want the one that you're so worried about? Or do you want to pull back your energy and like focus on, this one? That's something you're gonna have to decide. I just know that RS has got a lot of stuff that he's trying to balance out in his own life. Well, if you think it's like best for you, then do that. Nobody can make that decision besides you. But it's time to take that boredom and transmute it into something beautiful and more positive. Because you're definitely causing yourself some unneeded extra stress by worrying about this situation like you're worrying about it. You're welcome, love. And sometimes like things just don't come together as fast as we would like them to come together. So, but only you know what's right for you. You know what you want to continue to deal with. Nobody else. So, but I hope you have a blessed rest of the evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be at in this world. You know, take a deep breath, relax a little bit. Everything will be fine. Especially when it comes to your love life. So, but with that being said, guys, this is where I'm going to end that live stream. I appreciate all the new subs, the likes, the shares, the comments. I appreciate everybody popping in and saying, hey, that support me. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, I've already closed the free list, and I already said I was gonna end the stream. I do need to get off of here and eat some food and re-energize. Guys, if you want questions asked, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so when you are notified, you'll always figure it out here. So you are notified when I do go live again. But that's where I'm ending this. So until next time, guys, take care. Bye.